Coach, just start with your opening thoughts on today.
I mean, obviously, final score stinks. Got knocked around a little, but some bright spots to see Shu back out there. Have Wes Harwell close the game out for us, a freshman that's building back up, so that was big. Kai Jovanovic had two pretty solid innings. Just guys that we need to get back out there and get in the mix, so that was good. Offensively, couldn't get much going, but when you're down big early, it's a much different game, a lot easier to pitch on their end when you got a big lead and stuff like that. So overall, just kind of frustrated with the effort. Thought we'd come out a little better than that with a lot of days off heading into some important games this weekend. But that's baseball sometimes. If you're not ready to go, good teams will smack you around a little bit early.
Maddie and JT 5 for 7 at the bottom of the lineup. What you see out of those two?
Maddie's been swinging the bat pretty well lately. Got down a good bunt there at the end. So the stuff we expected out of him all year is starting to come out now. It took him a little while to get going, but excited about that. And JT does his job against these type of pitching where he can get on time with a fastball and hit it. So they did a good job turning the lineup over to the top.
Do you have a plan for Shu for the rest of the season, or are you just kind of feeling out how he performs?
Yeah, he basically is. The plan's dictated by how he feels, and each step is a new step. So we've built up to here by facing our own hitters over the last couple of weeks, and he got clearance from our training staff, who's done a great job with him, that he can go compete in a game today. And now it's a key test. How many days does it take to bounce back and be ready to go again? But 7, 8 weeks left in the season. We're hoping that he could be a major contributor down the stretch for us.
You already matched your conference win total from last year, but you have a tough opponent coming up on the road. Just what's it look like going into that weekend?
Really tough opponent, Gonzaga, who always plays a tough schedule early in the year. So their overall record is what it is, but they've been getting real hot lately, and offense is coming along. They have 3 really good starting pitchers, a couple good bullpen arms they count on. So I think every game in this conference is pretty similar. A lot of teams that are very close together, and it comes down to those situational things that you got to execute. So, we need to be better than we were today for that to happen.
You have a one-off game at the Washington State after that. Just talk about how these midweek games help you prepare for conference in general.
I mean, they get people opportunities that might not get opportunities otherwise, and it does test your pitching depth, and you need to be ready to go. Mondays are tough because they're right after the weekend, but geographically, there's just opponents you could play that are local to other teams we play, like Washington State and Gonzaga. It's hard. You got to ride the emotional wave of a conference game versus non. But I told them out there today, if this is going to be our effort level, every single non-conference opponent is going to have an easy time with us if we don't show up ready to compete. So we'll get to Monday when we get there. But we need to be aware that every game's important.
Final question. You're just a little bit past halfway point of the season. Just what's your overall outlook for the second half, and what are you proud of in the first half?
Super proud of the way we've started, obviously, with conference play with the 2 local opponents who've given us problems in my 2 years here, winning those series. Said a lot. The Sunday win at Santa Clara was huge coming off that loss. We've bounced back really well from tough games, which I hope bodes well for Friday. But, we haven't figured out how to string a lot of them together, but we always seem to bounce back and be ready to fight, and it's just been up and down season, but it's a tough schedule and every opponent's pretty tough, so I don't see us reeling off 10, 15 in a row, but we're in every fight most days, and I'm really proud of where we are. Days like this are tough, but they're all learning experiences for what we're trying to build.